93-year-old Thor Vikstrom has cared for the island opposite his home for most of his adult life.
I have no food for them.
Now he can rest easy, knowing it'll be protected long after he's gone.
That island, I said, nobody ever touched that island.
To make sure of that, he's donated the island to the Nature Conservancy of Canada. Ile Ronde sits in the middle of the Rivière des Prairies, nestled between Laval and Montreal. 7 acres of forest and marshland surrounded by 2 major cities. All preserved thanks to this family's love of nature.
I remember sitting in the kitchen here, getting up in the morning, just as a little one. Right now I look out there and I see the Canada geese. I see all kinds of beautiful birds out there. And I'd get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'd sit up here with you and I'd have a chocolate or milk or whatever I had at that time. And I'd look out the window and it was amazing.
In the 1960s, Vikstrom bought this land and built his home in Laval, Quebec. He fell in love with the view and the birds that would come and go. So he convinced the owner to sell.
I had a heart for nature and I thought nothing gonna take that away. I know it's gonna be preserved for rest of the eternity, I call it,
All the shorelines around him were built up. Developers kept knocking on Vikstrom's door, begging him to sell, but Vikstrom held firm.
I just could not see this island go away to some crooks, I call it,
A successful entrepreneur in the hydraulics industry, Vikstrom was in the business of building up. He was even consulted on the construction of the CN Tower, but he refused to let city sprawl onto his treasured island. He says he's lost track of how many times someone asked him to sell.
I don't have a count of them, but it's more than my 2 hands. They couldn't believe an island between 2 cities could be there and nothing has happened there. So they knocked at this door and I said, goodbye. It's not for you, that island.
Instead of transforming the land into concrete and buildings, he made memories on it with his family.
We kind of grew up on the island. It was our getaway place, a place to relax and enjoy. As kids, you want to be private, so. Oh yeah, we'd go there. That's where I learned to drink, yeah.
For years, the Vikstrom family has enjoyed watching the changing of the seasons on the island. Now, future generations can do the same.
I know, I trust my children. I'm sure they protect the island, but what happened after my children's gone,
As Canada works towards its commitment to protect 30% of land and water by 2030, the Nature Conservancy of Canada is helping through gifts of land and purchases. It recently acquired grasslands in Saskatchewan and 18,000 acres of Ontario's Manitoulin Island.
When you send a message like this, you send a message of hope.
The Nature Conservancy of Canada is still evaluating whether the island will be open to the public.
I think we can pack a lot of biodiversity in a single hand. And imagine an island of that size.
Calling this island home, water birds, fish, a unique tree called the shagbark hickory, and the threatened map turtle. These turtles need natural shorelines to thrive, something in short supply around a city.
Well, turtles don't climb like concrete wall really well, so having access to a natural shoreline will give them natural nesting sites.
He says conservation efforts like this make a difference for the turtle's survival.
Quack, 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 quack.
Thor Vikstrom says this is a dream come true.
That's a female.
While the ducks keep him company for now, he looks forward to the return of the migratory birds next spring, as he has every winter for the last 50 years.
You just think about them now.
Jayla Bernstein, CBC News, Laval.